What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another unboxing video. So this unboxing video is a little out of the blue. I didn't expect to be picking up something quite like this after my TV and new HD PVR. You probably all think I'm rich or something, but trust me, I'm definitely not. But I don't treat myself too often, so I still don't feel too bad that I spent a bit of money on this. Plus, I actually traded my old Xbox, which is, it's missing. It's really actually kind of sad. I had that Xbox for quite a while. I'm not sure if it's exactly my original because I did get it refurbished twice due to red ring, and this time now it was just starting to go. The memory was full, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit later, and probably in a separate video about Xbox memory between the old Xbox and new Xbox. But we're looking at the Xbox 360 Slim, and I got the 250 gigabyte one because I didn't want hard drive to be a issue anymore, like just no more issue with space. This is essentially everything the Xbox 360 should have been when the original one shipped. Everyone who bought the original one, so like millions of people, got ripped off. This is what the Xbox 360 should have been. And this should have been an apology from Microsoft saying, well, we really screwed you guys over. We know we screwed you out of a lot of money. And we know this because when our system that you paid so much money for red ringed, we made you pay to fix it. It's a conspiracy in my opinion. We can debate this all day, but either way, at the end of the day, we've all lost money. So now I'm not an Xbox fanboy. You might think maybe I should have gone to PlayStation, but I got some good reason to stay on Xbox for now. But this would be it. Like if this broke, I'd probably done with Xbox. That would be the end of it for me. So, and I did sell my old one. It was, like I said, starting to go, so I needed to trade it. It wasn't like destroyed or anything, but it was starting to. The disc tray was sticking, and it was like sort of red ringing, but not really. It was hard to explain. It wasn't so bad that it was happening all the time, but it was happening occasionally. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. I think I deserve an upgrade. So, just taking a look at the box here. Oh yeah, awesome, beautiful HD graphics and Xbox experience. Oh my god. And you know what I mean? So we've got all the stuff right there. Composite AV cable, wireless controller, which is nice. I didn't think it'd come with a controller. A huge hard drive, which I should never need to worry about space anymore. 90-day warranty. It actually has built-in Wi-Fi, so I wonder if that's going to connect with my new... I just had an internet upgrade, so if this connects with that, that'd be really nice. I've never had a problem with Ethernet, and I probably will end up using Ethernet anyways, but, I thought I'd do that. And, the next big thing I'm going to buy, it'll be me using this camera to unbox a new camera, because that's honestly the next big purchase you'll see from me, probably. I'd really love a new camera. It's like the one thing I'm kind of missing, so... This is going to be tricky to get open with one hand, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. I'll cut to me getting this box open. Okay, I think I might have it here, and oh yeah. So, I don't know, it's unlike me to buy new things so often, so frequently, and so close together, but... Oh boy, it's wireless. Woo, did you give me a free online pass at least? Nope. Assholes, and here's... Yeah, if we didn't know, I think this is... There are some upgrades to this, obviously we think there'd be some upgrades, and I'll go over those. I might actually do a review on this now that it's been out for a while, but then again, so is the Avid Media and everything, but... let's get this out of here without breaking it. Haha! I have successfully done that. This is actually kind of nice. This is black. It's very high end. They actually are spending money on us for a change instead of really, really cheap materials. And it does. I got this. I actually paid when I traded my old Xbox, and I think I got lucky because there was a sale going on where I traded it in for store credit that you'd actually get a good amount of money for it. So I got roughly for my old Xbox without the hard drive and the controller, or wireless one, I got $73 roughly, $73 right around that area. And for this one, it ended up, this is a refurbished 250 gig, and it's, where's it refurbished? Huh, I don't know. But it ended up costing me less than $200, so I was okay with it. And ooh, nice. It really is, I'm sorry, but this really is everything the original Xbox should have been. And at very least with the, this is an issue I'm going to talk about. At very least with the new Slim that came out, if they weren't going to refund people or give them a good discount on the new Xbox, what they needed to do was give the transfer cables for data free. They needed to give those out. Because the new hard drive to this one, and I know for a fact because I looked this up, the new hard drive for these are on the bottom. This disc, I know this tray pulls out right here. And there's my 250 gig and this pops out. The thing about this, new hard drive, nice, small, and sleek. Old hard drive, huge. And there's more in there, and it makes you laugh. And actually, I know for a fact if you break these open, which I almost thought about doing, this is inside there and will fit in here. But I'll explain why this is a problem and an issue, and I think they need to address it. I think in a separate video. It's that big of a deal to me, because I ended up using an external hard drive, which I converted with my old Xbox, and all my data from my old Xbox in here is in here right now. So if this won't recognize this, I'm screwed, because I would need to go back and buy an old Xbox. So I'm hoping that won't happen. I didn't want to buy the transfer cable because it wasted money. And one of the biggest problems is, for those who don't know, Halo 2, the servers on all original Xbox games were pulled. I can't get back the maps I paid for, which is a ripoff. It's a huge ripoff. And my maps are still on here. They wouldn't transfer over into this, and I asked at GameStop, and the guy told me he tried, and original Xbox content will not transfer, even with a transfer cable, into this. So I'm really screwed in that sense that now I'm not sure what to do with this. Originally I was going to sell it and get a little bit more money for it, so this wouldn't be so expensive. But boy, I'm sorry, this is a little bit of a rant here. I know this is kind of supposed to be an unboxing video, but it's really unjust. And that's why I said I'm going to do another video on it. So we're looking at it here. Kind of sleek, kind of nice. I'm hoping these are... Yes, okay. Are there 3 of them there? Oh, I thought there were going to be 3. 2, and how many USBs do we have in the back? Oh, we actually have multiple USBs. This was a huge problem with the original one. I actually had a USB splitter so I could plug in more controllers and stuff. And I'm glad. So we got an HDMI, the plug-in. We got, what is that? I can't even read that. PDIF and AV, aux. Very nice. Refurbished. Yep, it is a refurbished. I thought I bought a refurbished. This almost looked, you know. And you're not going to come off there easy. And I'll be honest, it does. This is, but like I keep saying, this should have been everything Xbox should have been. It does have a nice, sleek kind of up to it. It does look pretty good. I mean, I did like the old design of the Xbox 360, but the heating was another big problem. I couldn't believe that was half of the problem. It's like, really? You messed up on the heating thing? And now the fan should be so much better. And I usually play with my Xbox standing up. I used to play with it exclusively down, but now I usually play with it up because of where I put it. And this is smaller though, so it's a lot nicer in that regard. And so far, it looks good already. It's not too heavy. It's not light, but it's not too heavy for me. So let's take a look inside the box. I should probably put that back on. Let's do that. Just so I don't lose it, because I definitely am going to rant about that in another video. So if you're interested in that topic, you know, feel free to look later on. So we're checking inside the box. The power brick, you know, should be... Oh, here we go, new controller. I actually need a new controller because I'm rocking... I had to give away my wireless one, which I'm not too worried about because they said it would be more valuable with the wireless. And my wireless had a very touchy battery, so sometimes the battery would fall out, so that wasn't too great. But all I've got is my... I don't even know where I put my... Oh, it's over there. My Afterglow one, which is not very good for shooters. It's very good for specific situations and it's fun, everything, but it's not a real accurate. And this one I've had since my original Xbox, which I just sold. It feels kind of bad, but they couldn't take it anyways because there's a custom paint job on it, which means I've broken the seals and they can't take it. But I like this thing. I love it, but it is joystick dying, buttons dying. Everything's sort of dying on it, but I still love it to death. But new controller, really nice. Of course, it's taped. Everything is going to be taped, huh? Yeah. Trust me, when I get a new camera, I'm getting a tripod. I hate being that guy. And that is nice. I won't say it's not nice. It took me a while to do that paint job. I actually did it twice, and this is pretty nice. So maybe I can successfully have a working controller, and I can't blame my controller anymore. Oh, that is nice. I will say that is nice. Oh, complimentary batteries, yes! God, they're probably dead again. We have our official Xbox 360 handbook in Espanol, which, I don't know, it just makes me laugh, you know, it does. We got the power cable. I think what I'll do is take all this stuff out so we can just see it come out of the box, which is magical. Well, that looks, is that just a standard definition? Oh, did they actually split the cables? I can't tell what's in here yet, but I'm wondering. I am wondering. I think that's everything in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open these all up, get everything out of the box, and we'll take a look at it. And we've got everything laid out here. Now, I'm a teeny bit concerned at the moment because the old Xbox cables, which I don't have on me at the moment, but anyone who has them, who they knew that the AV cable that plugged into the back of the Xbox had a composite and component split off, and all I have right here is composite. So maybe I'm just stupid and missing something, but if I have to buy a separate component cable, I'm going to be pissed. I mean, seriously, I will be unhappy, but I'm going to try to think positive and I'll wait. and we'll see if I have to. But we got the controller here, we got the power brick, which is slightly less of a beast now, but good. I hope it doesn't draw too much power. And supposedly this is much more quiet, and I am going to fire this up here in a little bit, so... But yeah, this is the only thing I'm concerned about. This is looking great, except for the fact that if I have to go back to buy a separate composite cable, that's going to be a ripoff, a real ripoff, and it'll be the end of me buying Microsoft products. But I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up and keep a positive attitude, and we'll take a look at it in just a second. Alright, so... Oh, what? They're really going to give me a tutorial on what to do? Yes, I need to sync up the controller. And by the way, I might add that this is extremely touch sensitive. I barely touched it. And I personally do not like things like that. I mean, the old Xbox one was bad, but I barely touched this and it pops on. And the little dink is kind of irritating, actually. But I did double check the box, and I'm just going to prove. I took everything out of the box and looked, there are no other cables. I only have the composite inputs, so this is a problem. And I can't say I'm very happy about it. I'm going to call in and make sure that's the case, and if I didn't get ripped off here and, you know, just forgot to put it in the box or something, then I am going to be very upset, and this is, it's not going to go down well. But here we go, controller. And it's actually giving you a tutorial on what to do. I mean, that's kind of good because sometimes it can be confusing, but... Oh, good, yes, we want English. Jesus, before we get set up, yeah, blah, blah. Let's go through the whole setup, but... A couple of things to notice about this. I don't have a game in it yet. I'm eager to put Tekken 6 in because Tekken 6 out of all my games seems to run the hardest, so... See how loud this is, but right now, I mean... I could leave it running for a while and test it, but I'm sure it's going to be a little bit better. The brick, not quite as bricky as it was. The shoulder is very nice, and so far it's pretty nice. So let's see. I'm going to go through all of my settings and set this all up and then try to put in my old data into my new hard drive, and I will meet you guys up in a second. Okay, so one other thing I thought to show off while I was setting up my hard drive to try and transfer over my content back over, I actually bumped into my Xbox and just a light touch. Oh, no, you're not gonna do it now? No? There we go. Right around, I guess, that area actually did I find it cool, but at the same time, I'm going to find it irritating because something so sensitive, it just, I don't know, it's not my personal cup of tea. But for those who think that is cool, it is cool. I will admit that, but something I definitely thought I should just know since I bumped into it and it opened. Okay, so this probably doesn't happen too often in unboxing videos, but between the last cut and this cut, it's been actually an hour. What I did was I was seriously concerned that there were no component cables for my 250 gig Xbox 360 Slim. The best of the best did not come with the HD settings, the HD wires for an HD console. And this blows my mind. I know this is sort of turning into a little bit more of a review, and I will definitely be doing a review on this now. But I was just surprised that this $200 console, almost $300, did not come with HD cables for an HD console. So that is something you might want to just keep in mind when buying this. And I actually, the guys at GameStop, I was just there. I called up one of my buddies, checked with him because he bought one. He said his did come with him, but I'm not sure what the deal is here. But they were nice enough at GameStop to give me back my original. I've had these so long. There's my original ones that are actually split because the ones that came with this were ones you'd find on an old like Nintendo 64. I mean, it's kind of comical, really, that even this didn't come with this. So this should slide right into here, and then I've got the choice between standard definition and higher definition. So the way it should have been, I'm surprised they downgraded, and it really blows my mind a little bit. But one other thing I just wanted to mark off now that I've got this here. There's actually a refurbished sticker on the side here, and I don't know if you can tell really exactly without the light here, but there's a little bit of excess glue here, and I'm really hoping this comes off, because if it doesn't, that's really unprofessional actually, and kind of disappointing. But this isn't a review, this is the unboxing, so here we go. Xbox 360 Slim, 250 gigabyte hard drive, right here, unboxing. There will be a review to follow this up. So until that very colorful review, I thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you later.